Apaga la música, prende tu voz. Esto es Acapela, the podcast hosted by DJ Friqueao and Friends.
Damn. Shit sounds.
So I know Paco a long time ago. My mother and my father knew him personally. Maybe not me, but with the picture, it says a picture says 1,000 words, bro.
Yeah.
When there was no fake shit, you know, when they fix this and that. No, my shit is black and white, and you'll see pictures from here.
Yeah.
And Paco was there, so I knew them a long time ago.
Wow.
But the one that I always talked to when I was a kid, until the day that I left, or when they fired me, we'll know why.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. Yeah.
It's Polito Vega. Me and Polito Vega. He never said my name Barón. No. Hola, Sandrito, ¿cómo tú estás? That's how he was with me.
What did he call you?
Sandrito.
Sandrito.
Because I used to be El Sandrito de America when I was 5 years old. That's another story. You got to see my documentary on that. I'm not going to go into that now.
Okay.
Okay. So when I used to go to him, he tells me a little bit about the ropes, you know, tells me about radio in New York. And I say, wow, so different than Puerto Rico and this and that and blah, blah. But things happen. I stood there for, if I'm correct, I stood there for a year and a half. I think a year and a couple of months. And it was a beautiful thing. I mean, everybody treated me there. Everybody. Even the general manager, Alaconda, I only saw him 2 times.
During your whole time there?
Yes. And ¿cómo está, varón? You know, he was with Poblito in the office. ¿Puede pasar? ¿Cómo está? Todo muy bien. Me está gustando tu trabajo. Gracias por todo. He was a gentleman. With me, he was a gentleman. And I'm not saying it, you know, if there's something that I got to talk about, I'll say it.
Yeah.
But I'll give them the respect.
Shout out to Ralphie Mercado Jr. He's
Ralphie! That's another guy that we work together.
Check in on Instagram there. Yeah.
Yes. Give him my big respect. And
that's my brother. That's my brother, Ralphie, bro.
Yeah, we work together. We
talk every day.
De verdad. Ay, bendito. Espérate que nosotros vamos a hablar de este.
That's my brother, bro.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's, you know, we'll talk about him when we talk about the Gran Combo.
Okay.
And the thing is, don't worry, Ralphie. I'm gonna be nice on you. Don't worry about it.
No, you know what? Why should you? No.
No. Yo, on you, brother. On you. Mira.
Whoa, shit. Se jodió la vaina aquí.
Anyway. Anyway, it tastes sweet, bro. You was 11 years on that?
Coño.
Shit, you know. Anyway, when, like I said, everybody in Luis Jimenez, all the guys, Boy from Bonao was a teacher. I gotta say this. He was a teacher for me. Mira, varón, contra, toca esta canción, que son viejas, pero sabe que se conocen.
Boy, he will tell you that.
Yes. When I told him, no, yo hice el disco de Vico C con Tono Rosario, traigo la bomba. ¿Qué? ¿Tú fuiste que hiciste eso? Pónmelo ahí, coño, eso está bien, eso está chévere.
Wow.
But I was like, you see, I was the new kid in the block. I did not know el negocio of New York, of anything. So I had to respect what my boss says. And that was mi error. That's why I say, Boy from Now, he was a teacher to me. And I say that for the second time in my life, and I'm saying it for the first time to the public.
So wait, you did Toño Traigo la Bomba with Vico C? That was produced by you?
Me and Henry Jimenez.
Get the fuck... Oh, Henry Jimenez is my boy.
Yeah, no, that's my brother.
Oh, Henry Jimenez. I had him on here like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry's my man, bro. Me and Henry talk. We talk often. Like not every day, but we talk often.
You just gotta say to him, yo, somebody said me to tell you this. Oh, Henry, just like that.
All right.
And you'll say, okay, that's Barón.
Let's play it for a little second. This joint right here.
otoño.
Oh yeah.
Mírame de frente con tus ojos de cristal.
I gotta tell you something about that.
Damn.
Te voy a dar.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That shit took me back. Let's pause for the cause because Instagram. Yo, we already been almost 3 hours, bro. Can you believe that?
Maybe maybe I think
we started at 7. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. We're good.
Yo, do you want to cut now? I mean.
Oh, no, we don't want to. What are you talking about? Oh, bro, all I'm saying is let me pause.
I'm sorry we're taking so long. It's I just want to go
bro,
into details, bro.
Bro, Baron, this is fucking years of come on, stop it.
Thanks, Rico. I gotta say this. Thank you, because you know when it comes into interviews, you know, you are telling everybody the story about so many DJs, and I just can't wait for one of them to talk. I'm not gonna say no names yet.
All right, well, we'll see.
John, no me cuque.
I'm gonna bring it back to Instagram real quick. Give me a second, because let me.
Damn, that's how long?
Yeah, no, you know what it is, that you have to re-log in, and when you're sending the feed to Instagram, you have to send it into this other application, and it's like, you know.
Wow. I mean,
sorry
guys, I'm taking so long on this interview, but.
Nah, you're fine, bro. You're fine. I think the people that are connected are enjoying it.
I hope so, bro. I hope so.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm looking at you guys, the camera, and I'm not seeing nothing about.
No. Don't worry about it, because, you know, like I said, you're gonna be able to see it once I put it up on YouTube, and you'll be able to play it back for you. And that's really what the value is of this. You know, that's why I like doing this, because it'll be there forever. So.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, so guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because it's not my fault. But Instagram cut us off. Welcome back. Let's wait for them to come back, because they're joining back in. You guys know what it is. You guys know it's at the hour. You know, I don't own Instagram. It's not me. It's not my problem. But all right. So where did we leave off? We left off in.
I was in Mega.
You were in Mega.
I was in Mega. And, you know, I learned with very professional people, like from Boy Fumble Now and everything like that. But, you know, then I had to take what the boss says.
Yeah.
They're the ones who's paying me, you know what I'm saying? So, and my mentality of being on radio is so different than Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, I would just say, here, play this record. Or here and this. And I didn't know if in New York you could have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, and I used to get a lot of promotions in salsa, not the ones in New York, but I used to get it in Puerto Rico, because remember, it's two different negocios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it comes to a point that I got so much work. I was coming late to the radio station and this and that, coming out late to the from the clubs, coming out late from doing the remixes. I was overworked. I was very overworked.
This is why you were still working at Mega.
Yeah. You know, and I thank God. With Mega, I learned the industry, how it is in New York.
Yeah.
As a Spanish radio station. When it was with Prestige, I learned from the best promoter in New York time at that time.
Right.
How to promote in clubs. I learned that from him. I learned from Henny Jimenez, and I got to say this. I learned it from Henny Jimenez about really having his own studio in the city. Because when he had his studio in the city, that's where I used to do my remixes when I was not more with Prestige. Yeah.
It was like on 48th Street or something like that.
Yes, exactly.
I remember that.
You know, and we did together, for you to know, we did together the remix in bachata de salsero that they were saying he was going to be the next Mark Anthony.
Frankie Negron?
Frankie Negron. The bachata that they did a salsa, and then we did it in bachata. Yeah. I did that with Henry. I was with him when we did that.
I'm actually talking to Frankie in I think a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I did some re-editing in that studio. I did Sapphire, the remix for Boy I've Been Told.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff that I did in that studio. So I have to thank to him, to Henry, DJ Clear. At that time, DJ Clear. That's my other brother from another mother. That we're doing things together.
Let me tell. Damn, I didn't know you and Clear had a relationship like that.
Oh no, forget it. He could tell you A through Z, brother. The way we met until this day. That we got some projects that we're gonna. I'll tell you about it later too.
Yeah, I just sent right now.
Cool. And then there's so many people, but the person that I really want to thank, not only the public, is one person that really, really looked out for me. And that's when I got fired. His name is DJ Juano.
Okay, before we get into that, the George Lamond remixes.
Oh yeah, definitely. We forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people. We was talking about the stories, but we forgot about that remix. Oh God, that remix.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, bro. I got you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So the remix on Que Te Vas, that was the first record for Prestigio Records. That was John's original. That was his baby. That record, it was
because
Prestigio's.
He has signed Lamond, and then this record you remixed it.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
Woo! Legendary, man. This is a legendary. Holy shit. We need to play. Actually, no. We're gonna leave it. Let it be. If you are just joining us, Baron Lopez is talking to us. This is my part right here. I love this part. And you sped it up right here.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Ed Swift checking in. Woo! I mean, this is another part here. Hold on. Right here. This break. You know the break I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, that's later. A little bit more. What a voice. What a voice.
Right here.
It's like what we talked about.
Wow. Wow.
Y ahora con la clave.
Si están sintonizando ahora, este es el Baron Lopez, remixer para el mundo. This is Acapella Podcast. Wow. Wow. Yo me atrevo a decir con todo el respeto, this was your second Yai Boy.
Yes.
Yo me atrevo a decirlo así y con todo el respeto que usted merece.
No, true. It's very, very true. That was my second baby. That was my second baby.
This record was fucking phenomenal, bro.
Yeah. And and the thing is that if you notice, we did extra vocals on that song.
That's a classic, bro.
Vocals, yeah.
I mean, look, the Instagram, everybody started putting the fire emoji. Like this is a fucking classic, bro. Like this record is like, wow. I mean, every DJ, even if you don't understand what the fuck this shit said, like if even if you didn't speak Spanish,
yeah, no, like, people was dancing that like because it has
this record.
It has that swing, like I told you, bro. If a record, let me say something. Jai Boy was really a regular keyboard, and it was cool. But Sergio was there. When he said, "Yeah, I did that. Give me some more. Give me that sound that you always got for." I told him, "Give me that sound what you give to RMM and all that stuff. Give me Sergio George," and he did. But when we did that remix, the only extra stuff we did was George Lamond. Nothing else there was retouched.
Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, I'm looking at Swift comment. He DJ at Swift. He's like, the record is timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, when we did that, that was really a little bit hard for me, because from 24 track we transferred that to ADATs, and from ADATs I was the engineer for that remix. Okay, that remix I was the engineer. There was nobody else.
Yeah.
I was the engineer for that. And I mixed it in Presidio studio, and right there I put everything into Pro Tools, because I didn't have that much tracks on Pro Tools. I only had two, if I remember correct, we only had 2, 4, 6. We only had 6 tracks.
Yeah.
To use on Pro Tools. So it took me like, okay, it's digital, so I could overdub in digital and we're not losing. But it was really hard to put that part together, you know, because it was not on the record. And then I wanted to bring this by itself. I was doing all the punch-ins in Pro Tools.
Wow.
For all those tracks. It was a hard remix for me.
There's a couple of other good parts in this song. I mean, we didn't even let it finish, but like there's another, let me see. Right here.
Portuguese.
Wow. Jesus Christ, bro. Right here. DJ Baron Lopez. Wow. I mean, listen, bro.
I like this part. Here it comes. And this is all edit right here. All edit.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. See this again, classic.
That's not and that's not on the record. Those drums, those rolls is not on the record.
Yeah, Johnny's saying that record was the one that launched the label, the Prestigio label. That was the one that was kicked off the.
Yes, and it was. Like I said, that was John's baby. The first album that that made Prestigio made Prestigio.
Wow, I mean that was just a phenomenal record, bro.
Yeah, thank you to remind me that, because you know what? It's that over here in Puerto Rico, yes, they know who's George Lamond. They know that song, but it's over here, and it's sad to say that they don't treat it like it was a Gran Combo record. You understand? They don't treat it like that on this song. New York is a blessing, and it goes to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
I have to say that. You know, I mean, it's nothing. I want to be clear. It's nothing wrong with George. George, he could sing any type of music.
Very talented, George Lamond.
Yeah, no, and he could. There's a salsa record that nobody knows that I did with George Lamond, produced by Tony from TKA. We'll talk about that later. But
all right. So Yai Boy, and you're Prestige now. This record came out. Si te vas remix. You're still working at Mega.
Yes, I was still working in Mega, and I was still working with Prestigio. I was working my ass off. You were working now. Besides that, you're working on other remixes too. I could say I only did like 2 different projects. I did the 911 Quiero Que Está Pasando.
That was you too. Yo, people forget about this shit, bro. This is holy shit. I gotta look that one up.
The remix first. Check this out.
I remember that record.
When we did the first remix, that first remix came out on the second album of Quiero Que Está on 911. Because if you remember, Quiero Que Está Pasando came out 2 different versions.
Yes, it did.
So the first version came out on the second album, and then that the original.
Damn. Jesus Christ, bro.
Wow, it's a long time I don't hear this song.
Hey, man. Wow, this is an amazing record. Wow. I mean, this record goes into more shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember hearing this record. I'm like, holy shit, he did an amazing job.
Yeah, and then what I really liked was the edits that I done that. I did edits.
Yeah.
You know, like really, it sounded like tape. It
was. Like tape. Yeah, because I remember they were 911 was signed to Prestigio.
Yes.
And the guy now, I still keep in touch with him. His name is Calimente.
Yes, a good friend of mine.
Yeah, Leo. Yes. He's really a good guy.
Yes.
And I still keep in touch with him. So I remember when this record came out. And to be honest with you, like the original record, they didn't really make a lot of noise. It was cool. It was cute. But when the remix came out, DJs were like, "Oh, hold up! This record looks like alive. Oh, okay, we're gonna play this now."
Yeah.
I mean, let me play. I'm gonna play the intro one more time because
DJ, no me deje caliente.
Que la gente está gozando.
Christ. This part right here, bro.
Yo, can you play the middle part? It's a long time I don't hear this
part.
Man.
This part's like disrespectful. You want to go to the middle?
Yeah, I mean, that's the part that I really liked today. There's a, it's like, that was backwards.
Let me see if I find it. Hold on.
That's edits right there.
If you are tuning in right now, I see people connecting. We're talking to Baron Lopez. He is a remixer, DJ, producer, and an amazing human being. We're talking to him today at Acapella Podcast.
A little bit more. It's a little bit more.
We're going to keep going. Let's see.
Right there. Backwards.
Wow. So ahead of his time. Like guys don't even do that shit today, bro. Like they do it, but they don't really do it, bro. Like, holy shit.
You know you know what I really miss?
You just took me to some other shit.
You know what I really miss is that right now remixes is just the same thing. There's no production in music wise. It's always the same boom, 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 for 7 minutes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know, what's wrong with it? Boom, 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 you know, something like Jimenez right there. Yeah, you know Henry Jimenez. You know how he is. I know Henry.
He be going in. He be going in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah.
All right, so you did some stuff. You did that was all under the Prestigio label.
Yeah, and I did the other side, the other merengue group.
Frase Clave.
Frase Clave, yeah.
Clave, yeah.
I did that.
I was looking for that on YouTube. I didn't find it. I couldn't find it. But
okay.
But yeah, like those were like, I mean, the 911 shit like was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so now so let's vamos a seguir continuando down memory lane. Okay, so now you're still working at the radio station. You're putting out this product. You're working in the studio. You're DJing in the clubs. How are you doing all this shit? Like how are you dividing your time? I mean, you had to be on the radio. It was every day, right?
It was not easy. It was
every day, right? At noon?
Every day. And the thing is that in the first times was really like the first or 2 weeks, it was me taking the mixes over there because everything was recorded.
Yeah.
Because remember, I'm a person that I like to do things that they're not on the record. And if you don't have the radio station, I think Johnny, he takes his equipment. And the equipment from the radio station, they didn't have it before I could do the loops or the sampling and this and that until we bought our own CD players and we took it to the radio station and do the live stuff.
Yeah.
But it was not easy doing everything. And I said, look, let me do the show live. I think that was the wrong thing for me to do I have to say when you do something wrong and you admit it, it's because you're a man to admit it.
But you know what, Baron, I'm sorry to interrupt you though.
Yeah.
They do that now. They do the shows live now. So look how ahead of the time you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look how ahead you were. They do I've been to Mega recently and they do those guys DJ live. They don't really record anymore.
No, because you know what it is that in recording, okay, you could do beautiful things that you cannot do live. And at that moment, you didn't have what we have now to do the things live.
Right.
You did not. You have to do it on tape or don't do it at all, period.
Yeah.
So, it came to a point that, that honestly, it was killing me.
Yeah.
It was really killing me, I do not regret it. I learned so much that I thank to the Lord that he was with me all the time. And like I said, I learned I cannot be El Pulpo. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, you had a lot of work.
I had a lot of work.
You know what? And that's not a bad thing. No,
it's not. No, it's not at all.
Yeah, you were working. You were busy. You were doing your thing. Listen. This is all you have worked. And then at that moment in time, if you look back from XCN, right, in Puerto Rico, if you look back from that point forward, you were at Mega. You were in every major club in New York City, because every major club was LQs, whatever clubs those were. Mm-hmm. I remember you being a staple in nightlife. Barón Lopez, when Barón Lopez was DJing, like, whoa, hold the fuck up, like hay que buscar los zapatos negros porque yo, hay que buscar los zapatos heavy porque I can't be pulling up in this Barón Lopez. You know what I mean? Like, so it was a thing. It was a thing. So,
I think if I was more it's not the word prepared. Well, it could be prepared, but I think if I was more controlled about, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I think, and I'm going to say it with dignity, I would still be in Mega at this moment.
All right.
Even with Johnny Formerati, because we could be a good team together.
Of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's those are the things that we'll definitely get into. But all right. So you're talking. You're at Mega. Now, what happened? Like now you leave Mega. What happened?
No. I'm gonna say the truth. I got fired by Mega.
Okay.
I got fired from Mega. I'm not afraid to say that.
What? Why did you get fired? Why?
Well, it's because I was very. And
I've run out of popcorn.
No, you want some of mine? You want some of mine? They butter me, bro. They butter me.
My last two palomitas to hear this answer. Why does the legendary remixer nightclub DJ in every major nightclub positioned at the #1 radio station in the #1 market gets fired from there?
Because I was overwhelmed of work. That's what it was. There was a couple of times, I'm not afraid to say it, and I even apologized so many times to to these guys in Mega. I was overwhelmed, not only with with the clubs, with Prestige, in the studio, you know, doing all these remixes. I was very, very overwhelmed. I mean, warm in terms of
Well,
work.
how did that decision come? Like did they come to you and say, hey, like you're not meeting?
No, they came to me because plus, you know, I would remember one thing. Remember, like I said in the beginning, I did not know the business of radio in New York.
Okay.
I was the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
You know, let's put it this way. I should have done this because you know what? Who's the major master on this who could tell me about radio? Johnny Formerati.
Yeah.
Y mi error que yo no fui hacia él. I'll be honest. I'll be very honest.
But you were, okay, so you were overwhelmed. Now.
Yeah. I was coming late to the radio station. Instead of at 12 o'clock, I started at 12:05. All those things. Because I was very overworked.
Okay, got it.
You know? And then,
overworked and underpaid, that's Johnny.
Huh?
Overworked, underpaid.
I could say with Mega, yes, but I understand. I mean, I'm not gonna say, no. It's true. It was overwork, you know, because I was doing production too in there, you know, and I was getting paid more for doing production, you know, for commercial and everything, than doing the job to do the mezcla, la mega mezcla.
Yeah. You were doing the mixes for what I would say that many DJs, many mix show DJs do. You know, obviously to get the exposure, to have that, you know, have that window to the world, and showcase your work, right? So a lot of guys do that now today, you know.
Right. So I do so many remixes, and you know, it's like my mind. It's like when I did it to Puerto Rico. I wanted to play remix songs that nobody will hear it in other stations or in any club. So I did the remix of George Lamond. I did the remix of La India, Costumbres. I did the remix, so many remixes at that time, you know, for Ralph, que canse en paz. I mean, I'm not saying if Ralph is listening to me, he knows how I am when it comes to Ralph Mercado.
Yeah.
I mean, he is el segundo Jerry Masucci.
Yeah.
Ellos son hermanos, siempre hermanos, se aprendieron juntos, y ¿sabe qué? Ralph was the king.
Yeah.
And nobody else could have been shining his shoes. I'm saying that from the heart. And I'm not saying it because Ralphie is there. If Ralphie wasn't there, you know how I am, Freak Out. You know how I am at that.
Straight up.
So when I did all these remixes, you know, I want to play them. I want to play them because people are going to say, wait a minute, I never heard this version. I want to be the different DJ of all salsa radio stations. With all due respect, Johnny Ferrari. You know, I want it to be me.
Yeah.
I want it to be me. And I said, you know, honestly, when I got fired, I got hurt. Oh, I got hurt, bro. You don't know.
All right, so let's talk about the when you got fired. Did they come to you and say, okay, Baron, we're gonna let you go because what was the reason for them to fire you? Like, hey, we're gonna have to let you go because you're showing up late. We're gonna have to let you go because, you know, what
exactly.
was
you're saying it. You're saying that's
like you know, as an employer, at the end of the day, it's a job, right? Like, hey, you know, bro, you've been late.
Exactly.
You've been late. Blah blah blah. You haven't been yourself. You've been fucking up. You've been what's you know when they brought you into the office and say, hey, we're gonna have to let you go. What was the
my reaction is oh shit. It's like oh shit. That's what I did.
That was the conversation. And who fired you? Who came? Who told you like,
Vergara,
hey, you're out?
Vergara. Yeah.
And
it wasn't
reason
Jesus Salas. It wasn't Jesus Salas. It wasn't Enrique. It was Vergara. And he didn't say it in a bad way. And no dice, mira, te estamos votando, vete cabrón. No.
Yeah.
He was to me, he was very professional. He took me to a side. He took me to inside his office and he told me, you know, we cannot use you no more because You're a great DJ. You're a number one DJ. You know, you bring things that are not in the, you know, you play stuff that sometimes you playing things that we don't tell you to don't play because it's not in programming, but you play it so differently than anybody else, you know, because of my remixes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, they were thinking I was playing so many of my remixes when I was at the company. You know, they thought of that. They didn't take my seriously of me doing remixes of Baron Lopez. Now that I'm in, when you're in a great term of being on a number one radio station, Latin radio station, everybody, and with all due respect, everybody will kiss your ass for they could play the record or whatever.
Yeah.
They will kiss your ass, definitely. And you know why I don't, what I do? And I'm going to be very open with this. Yes, maybe one or two came to me and said, can you play this record? And they want to pay me.
Yeah.
And you know what I said? No. Now, you want to pay me as a worker? Let me remix it. Pay the studio, you pay me the regular way, and I know I'll make this song a number one in the clubs or wherever. And that's fair. That's not against the law or nothing like that. But I would tell them, pay me when I do a job, not to do and play a record for you. No, I never, ever did that in my life. Never. So I prefer doing remixes of a song that is so great, like one that we never talked about, La Banda Loca. La, 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 la,
Yeah,
la,
you know
la,
what's
la,
funny?
la, la.
Johnny actually brought that up in the comments, and he said that. I was looking for it, but I didn't find it.
I don't think if I have it myself.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the thing is, I'm not saying that Combo Records was like that with me. Let me get that clear. I'm talking about people, about two record companies que dijeron, mira, ayúdame con el disco y todo eso. Y yo dije, no, a mí me gusta la canción, dame los masters, y yo hago el remix y me paga por el remix. Because you know what that will make me look? The only DJ salsa remixer in New York, having all these things.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do agree with me on that.
No, I do. I definitely do. I was looking for the Banda Loca stuff, but I didn't find it. So
I got it.
I'm looking.
I got it. Wow, it's a long time I don't hear this.
Es merengue, no merengue, es merengue, no merengue, es merengue, no merengue, es merengue, no merengue.
Este ritmo lo hemos hecho. Súbela con este ritmo. Este ritmo lo hemos hecho. ¡A bailar!
That was crazy.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I remember that record.
That was with the Masters. That was with the Masters.
They gave you the masters.
Yep. And I had fun because I even told Clase, you gotta come and do extra vocals. He goes, well, that's when you hear la 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 blah 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 blah.
I remember this record, bro, being so legendary. Like it was such a nice Banda Loca record. It was crazy.
It was crazy, yeah. So from doing all these remix, man, you know, and it really hurt me because my love was more on radio than anything else. That's why I still do it at this moment. You know, right now, well, I mean, right after Mega, it turned my life differently. Because I never got fired.
Yeah.
I never got fired in my life. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
So all right. So that happened. You know, they told you we're going to let you go because of that. Are you still working at Prestige at that point?
Yes. No. Well, at the day that I got fired, and I got hurt so much, My mind said, I don't trust nobody. Fuck everybody. I left. I left Prestige. I left everything. And I said, I want to do my own life. I was very kind of pissed off. When I left, I got pissed off. It was really hurting me because I love radio. I love radio because it's for the people to listen to you. It's not about getting power, because a radio and television, they could break. It's like a PR. They can make you, they could break you.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And, you know, the day that I got fired, I was sad when I left. We went to, at 5 o'clock, we actually, everybody, because there was a lot of people leaving Mega to do some other stuff. So I took that was the time that they fired a couple of people or people left. I think I was like one of the 3 people that got fired in there. Not only DJs, I'm talking about regular people that works there.
Yeah.
And they did a goodbye party, right? And me and my ex-girlfriend that used to work in Mega, we went to the party. Everybody knew the sadness face I had. Enrique was like saying, don't worry, bro. This is not the end for you. He said it. Enrique.
Yeah.
Vergara was, you know, doing his thing to be like the man and all that stuff, you know. I understand. At that time, I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And then when I left everybody. I didn't want nobody to know about me. I left Prestige, I left Prestigio, I left the clubs, I left everything. Everything.
Like you were gone.
Yeah, because it was hurting me, bro. It was hurting me. So like I said, I never got fired. So, you know, I was the invisible man for a whole year, but not really invisible, because right there I did the remix for Sapphire when I was away. I worked in the studio de Henry Jimenez. A lot of things happened on that year. Durante un año completo.
When you were gone, like this was when you were gone.
Yeah. So let me hold this. I know you're going back into.
I'm pausing it real quick. I want to get into that real quick.
Yeah.
Because,
damn, bro. I mean, are you sure you got enough tape to film this, bro?
Yeah, bro. We got a lot.
I hope we can make this next hour short. I mean, fast.
Yeah, this shit gets a little crazy, and when
it's that honestly, this is the first time somebody ever asked me so many questions and wants to know my story. So I thank you for that, Africando.
Oh, we gotta document this, bro. You know, and this is one of the things that we have to, you know, we gotta learn. I'm gonna put it back on Instagram here. Give me 1 second. Because yeah, you know, like this is one of the things, bro, that we like to, you know, keep it and archive it, because like I told you, like when people be like, no, this is what happened. No, motherfucker, this is what happened. You know, and
exactly.
People don't understand that, bro. Like people sometimes, you know. How you doing so far? We still haven't gotten to the popcorn yet, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still recording.
Look at your boy here, man. I was resetting, and then I said, "Wait a minute, I don't got him as my friend." Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, let me go back down into. Make sure they get this. We're still recording. So. Yeah,
I can see. But let me tell you something. I just hit 1 shot of Hennessy, so I'm good.
Bueno.
Hey, block me off when you get that. I don't want to give them promotion.
Nah. I'm not gonna. Yeah. All right, we got 4 people on. Let me see. They're coming back. Hold on, guys. We're coming back on Instagram. Sorry, this is that. You know what it is. Hopefully, we lost the feed, but now we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back like breakdancing. We're back like roaches in the projects. Never leave.
Yeah.
Fucking motherfuckers. I know. Motherfuckers must see me like, God damn, Freakout just keeps coming back. It's just like the roaches.
Yeah, this is important. I don't know why. What he has that I don't have.
All right, guys.
So,
sorry, we're back. We're back on both. Sorry, we got cut off. You know, this is the internet and this is Facebook, and we don't own this shit. So.
And hopefully, I can finish in 1 hour.
People are connecting. They're reconnecting. That's all right.
So we but you know what? I had to add an additional part about what happened of the day of Mega when I got fired. Okay. And 2 weeks before, and I'm going to say names and everything.
Say names, bro, because, you know, this is part of your journey. You have to say names.
Yeah. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful with the way I'm going to say it. 2 weeks before I got fired, it was going to be, you know, remember, I was doing la Mega Mezcla por la noche on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
In Mega. So Mega told me, tú vas a tocar una noche en Copacabana.
Mega told you that.
Yeah. Because remember, Copacabana was Mega. It wasn't Caliente. It wasn't Latino Mix. It was us. And the thing is, everything was going on. That's when Alex Sensation was en Copacabana. En otra palabra, lo que estaba pasando en Mega, el DJ que estaba tocando en Copacabana oficialmente en vivo era Alex Sensation.
Okay.
And what I'm going to say, I think already 2 people know about this, and I'll say it, of the way the person, the people that knows me very well, and that is you and Johnny Fomerati. When I go to people's houses, I give them the respect. It's like what happened with me and Johnny. And I forgot to say this. When Johnny Fomerati, whatever happened to him, I forget that, you know, that he left or whatever. They told me, Baron, call Johnny.
Yeah.
And tell him, you know, give him his respect. And I say, wow, they actually do that here. Because in Puerto Rico, there's some people that does it like that. So I called Johnny from Maradi and I said, Johnny, they call me from Mega. This is your house. And I just want to give you my respect because they call me. He said, Baron, don't worry. And I think if Johnny's listening, he knows it's true because I remember that phone call. I gave him the major respect.
All right. So wait. So let's stop because we had lost sound on Instagram, but we're back now.
Okay.
So let's backtrack. So so you were at Mega. You were at Mega. They came to you and say, okay, Baron, we had to let you go. Things are not working out here. You know, and you mentioned Copacabana and Alex Sensation.
Right.
So, help me connect the dots with those 2 things.
2 weeks. Okay, remember, I was the main the guy who used to be in Mega doing the mixes. Yeah. And I was doing Friday nights and Saturday nights.
Yeah.
At Mega. And now, in other words, they were saying live transmission from Copa when I was the one who was mixing live at the studio.
Okay, so basically the live broadcast at Copa was with Baron Lopez.
Right, at the studio. Not at Copa.
Not at Copa. Who was the DJ at Copa? Alex Sensation. He was the DJ at Copa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to need some more popcorn. Okay. All right.
All right.
You know what? I am aguardiente. Okay.
Te chavaste. Should I join you, bro?
Dale.
I don't. Wait.
This is getting good. This is a shot.
On you, brother. On you. Here goes.
Here's a shot. Whoa, coño. Ahora sí. Te prendió la vaina.
Coño. Man, I'm already fucked up.
Yeah. How are you guys hearing us out on Instagram? Is it better now? Is the connection better? Is the video better? I think it's a little better now. Yeah, I think we're solid now.
Okay.
Give me a thumbs up if you guys are hearing the connection good and
you hear me good. You hear me good? 1, 2, 3.
The audio and the video is good on Instagram and on Facebook. Give us the thumbs up, please.
All right. Let me say it like the record says. Testing. This fucking mic on or what, man?
This is a long interview, but this is a very worthwhile interview because we definitely we're getting some gems here. All right, so let's talk about that. Alex was the DJ at Copa,
Right.
and you were the guy in the studio doing the remixes. No, they're not. You were doing the live broadcast from the studio.
Right. Exactly.
But he was the guy that was in the club.
Yes.
So he was not on air.
No.
Okay.
Not when I was there.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So then, all right. And then, man, this is before you got fired from Mega.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking exactly 2 weeks before I got fired.
Okay.
And then the thing is that I go over there. That's what I said. I forgot to tell you about how Johnny and me, we got together, giving our respect because I was going to his home, Mega, donde empezó todo, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
So,
shout out to Anthony Ray, Cyber Lee, Tumble Freak. A lot of people on Instagram checking in. So shout out to you guys. Anthony Ray de lo mío. All right.
Saludos, mi hermanito.
Hey, de lo mío.
Okay, so what happened was, I go to Copa and I give my respects to Alex Sensation, saying, yo, I know this is your home. Please, no creas que yo vine aquí para sacarte de tu trabajo porque no soy así. No, yo.
When you go to Mega, you tell them?
No, when I go one night to play, let me bring back because I think I said it and I'm not saying it. When I was 2 weeks ago, before I got fired, they sent me to Copacabana one night, just one night, all right, to play. And I went over there. And then I went to him and said, yo, Alex. And I knew Alex a long time because Prestige used to buscar, tú sabes, una noche como to promote them because, you know, Gungi know how to do his things in terms of promotion.
Yeah.
Para ayudar a Juano y Alex Sensation. Thanks to Gungi también, lo ayudó. So what happens? I already know those two guys. And they, you know, we respect each other. That's the beautiful thing, that we respecting each other. Goes to the Copa, and I see Alex. I say, Alex, mi hermano, ¿sabe por qué me enviaron aquí? Con todo respeto, yo sé que esta es tu casa. Like I did with Johnny Formerati. Because I am like that. I don't come in to take somebody out. Si yo estoy haciendo cosas buenas. No problem. I know you never do that. No, I will never do that to you. Everything was cool.
This is when you went into the Copa.
Exactly.
And you physically went in there.
Of course. And I went there to play just for 1 hour.
So you went up to him and you said, hey, no disrespect. I just want to, whatever.
Yeah, I'm here to play for Mega. I know this is your home. I'm not here to take over or nothing. Y me dijo, no te preocupes, varón, está todo bien. I will do the same thing. I will not do, nothing against you.
Yeah.
And I was cool.
Yeah.
I was cool. That was Saturday. Wednesday comes. A good friend called me. Yo, Baron, I need to have lunch with you.
Alex tells you that.
I said a friend. I didn't say no name yet.
Oh, ooh.
All right.
Let me sip on this aguardiente.
So this gentleman that long time I don't see, and if I see him, he has my blood, and he has me for anything he needs when it comes into remixes for him. No doubt. And I'm going to say his name later.
Yes.
And he comes and tells me, Baron, let's meet. We had lunch. And he was telling me, Baron, they want to fire you from Mega. They call me and this DJ to go to Mega. And I said, wow. And I kept everything quiet. There's a big saying in español. El calladito se ve más bonito.
Yeah.
There's a big saying.
Yeah.
I didn't go and tell nobody, not even to Prestige, nobody. That's my problem. I don't know if anybody else knew. So when I go and he tells me that, he sit down, he goes, you know what? I got magic respect for you, Baron. Because you're not a bad person. Whatever people think about you because of XYZ reasons, you're not like that. And I know from a lot of record companies, they tell me you're not like that. Because remember, they know me since from Puerto Rico, not because I came from New York. And then comes, he says, I got your back if anything, bro. I'm not going to Mega. My method is to do something better. Wow. Right there, he got my blessings. I would do anything for that guy because he opened up my eyes.
So
he was a ripper. Huh?
So the guy who gave you the heads up and saying, hey, they're planning this.
They're going to fire you, Baron.
They're going to fire you.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave you the heads up. Where were you guys when he told you that? Where were you?
We was in a restaurant. I told him, let's be in a restaurant. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. And that's why, I mean, if I shout his name out, don't worry, I got your back. And is he still working?
Is he still working for Mega?
No, not even for Mega, not even for Caliente, nobody. He's working for some radio station, and he's the best person there for so many years. That's why I respect him, because he's a real person. Real person. He doesn't go around sneaky, you know, he doesn't go, oh, yeah, you are this. And then he'll say, you know, he's a piece of shit. No.
Yeah. Coño, se está poniendo buena la vaina. And I already ate all this popcorn, but fuck, man. All right, we're going to keep going.
Drink more, because when I tell you his name, you're not going to believe it.
All right. Hold
on. Our good friend.
I'm gonna drop this right here for you.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
When nobody can handle the truth, it's because they know they're wrong.
Shout out to DJ Willie, connected on Instagram.
Willie, what's up, man? I'm gonna say it like this, and I hope when he comes to me and I see him, he's in my documentary, he accepts it, because my documentary is gonna be about life. He came to me, and his name is DJ Juano.
Hold on.
That's my brother from another mother.
Mierda, coño, espérate. Señores, se me acabaron las palomitas de maíz. Coño. DJ Juano.
Yeah.
So DJ Juano basically gave you the heads up, hey, they're going to fire you.
Yeah.
Because he was getting the phone, Alex was getting the phone calls at Caliente.
Yeah, for both of them to go over there because they wanted it to compete, Johnny and Nori.
Yeah.
So, and remember one thing, I don't talk on the microphone. I'm not good in the microphone. Como dijo Johnny, hablando, olvídate en español. Olvídate, me parezco como macho Camacho. So, that's why.
DJ Clear just checked in right now, by the way.
Cool. That's my brother. He's my real brother from another mother. Yeah, I got so many brothers from another mother that, you know what? Even radio station like Diamond Boy Lewis. Oh, forget it. That guy. Wait until we get to the story when we go to Caliente. Oh, be ready for that.
Se está poniendo sabrosa la vaina.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So And that happened.
He gave you the heads up. He finds you and you guys meet up for lunch. He said, hey, you know, this is what's going down.
Everything that he told me, blah, 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 blah. I gave him my respect as a good person to give me that down, but I didn't believe him.
Yeah.
I did not believe him. I said, how are they going to call him? I don't see people, you know, Mega is one of the biggest radio stations. Caliente has a good audience, but it's not big. And they're giving him the, but then when it happened, I said, you know what? Wherever Juano is, I got his back.
Wow.
Or anything. Because you know what? He was a true, real person like he is at this moment. That's why he's been a long time at the radio station, wherever he works at right now at this moment. When I saw in the documentary of reggaeton, I said, yo, that's my boy. Get him in the movie. Get him in the movie. I told him like that to the producers. And they did. So that happened. Then I got fired. I left. I left. And then I was away from everybody. My mother suffered, you know, from a lot of things because me and my mother, my mother and I she's my mother and father at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And, you know, she suffered a lot. That's why sometimes I don't want to talk with nobody, with people at that time. So, nothing, you know, going back and forth to Rochester, being with my boy Clear, being with Henry Jimenez, Tony Moran. I was hanging out with him.
Yeah.
You know, helping him in the studio that he had on 34th Street around and everything. I thank everybody at that time that really believed in me. Even you, because you gave me a gig one time in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. And then a year later, I seen myself and I went back to work with Prestige. After the Prestige, that's when we finished the Merengue Ike, Salsa Ike, House Ike. That was the project that I was doing for Prestige. The remixes of Merengue and the remixes of the Salsa. The Victor Manuel remix. What else I did there? I did the Victor Manuel. I did the George Lamond, Oscar de Leon. God, I did so many. La India. I did so many great. Dominic. Rosas. That one. Remember that?
Yep.
That one I did. And I finished that out. I finished that project. But then I seen myself, like I said, wait a minute, you know? I didn't feel like I was the way.